Ajit Babumaji, my state society for actually giving me this opportunity and finding me eligible for the LDP program. It has been a wonderful year for me. I mean, I had so many aspirations, but I never thought that I would change this much in a year's time. I really never thought. So once when I got selected, I was actually overjoyed. I felt honored and recognized. At least I'm doing something that the society has recognized me, my state society. And I didn't have the slightest of idea that my life here, that was the AIOS, where there was a brief outline of what about the things was about to come, an introduction. And then we had in Mumbai, that was the second session, that was actually the turning point. And 2 days wherein we were taught that human beings with no limits do and can exist. And that can be us. So those 2 days were like, there weren't any ophthalmologists talking, it was only Dr. Natarajan who gave a talk, and Dr. Ajit Babu just was taking care of the things, he was overviewing things. But there were guys from other fraternities who came and actually showed us that no, it's not that a superhuman is born. I mean, Tendulkar is not born like, he was not born like a big Sachin Tendulkar. He worked hard, and in their respective fields, they actually gave examples of so many things which were like, we had no idea what these things were. We were always thinking, oh, he's a big man, how can we become like him? We can't be like that, we can't be like that, these are superhumans. But no, actually what Mumbai did was, it made us believe in ourselves, that we can do that thing. And that was Mumbai. I really admire what happened in Mumbai, and if given a chance, I would definitely like to go back. And if given a permission, Dr.
Yeah, no, I tell at this point that Partha, whatever sessions you conduct, I request on the behalf of LDP alumni that they can as well. At any time, you are most welcome to attend those sessions.
Yeah, I'll be more than honored to do so. Why? Because a session this quality, it's not very easy to imbibe in 2 days, and not even in a year's time. You need to go again and again. It's not like you do one cataract surgery nicely and then you can do all the surgeries. You need to be perfect, and you need to keep on going back again and again. So this is what Mumbai taught me. It really taught me to believe in myself. And then came Hyderabad. Well, this is one thing. I need to mention the name of Mr. Krishna Sagar. I don't know. I mean, look at this man, you feel like, fine, kaun hai yaar, who is he? And personally, I can listen to ophthalmology for 2 days, 8 hours a day. I can listen to people who are really leading ophthalmology. But a person who is just a very ordinary looking man, a down to earth person, then he comes in, you start listening, chalo theek hai yaar, and then you feel like, initial session, first 15-20 minutes, you feel like 2 days, this man. And by the end of the day, you realize, wow, you listen 2 days to this man. How can you do that? Actually, this is a solo show, 2 consecutive days. Keeps on talking, keeps on bringing out the best in you. The mind-changing concepts are there, and they actually force you to change. It's not overnight. It's when you go back and then you start behaving the way you were behaving prior to that session. End of the day, you feel embarrassed. This is wrong, which I did. See, you had a discussion 3 days back in Hyderabad, and again you're behaving the same way what you were doing previous to Hyderabad. What is this? So they actually force you to change. I really changed. What if Mumbai made me believe in myself, Hyderabad taught me to behave. How do you behave? It's not, I mean, I'm a very good ophthalmic surgeon. I do cataract surgeries in 5 minutes. I give 6 vision in 2 hours time. Multifocal, toric multifocals, I'm an exceptional surgeon. But that is what I am not here for. I'm not here to do 4,000, 5,000 or maybe 10,000 surgeries in my whole career. No. I was given an option to think about myself. Fine, this is one platform. If you study this, you might train people. You might start presenting things. You might go into academics. There are so many things of interest in ophthalmology. And this guy, being a non-ophthalmologist, actually taught me to do so. How? Just to behave properly. Your ego and everything, how the capital I, and I'll come to the next slide. I was really, really shaken by that. And it's only 4 months now. But I had my brother who I forced him to go into the LDP. He is the next LDP candidate. from MP, and I really want everybody to join LDP. This is really mind-changing concept. I've got my friends here who, I would like to, Dr. Vijay is there from Jaipur. He's a very reluctant speaker. But now what has happened in a year's time is he started smiling. Dr. Ashu, in his initiation session, he said, I was very strict. I couldn't communicate with my staff and all. Now he's so happy. He's always smiling. Then we have Umi here. He's got a big legacy behind him, but he had his own problems. So then this is what we are like. Now we become friends, we become more confident, and now we started believing and behaving properly. But mind you, this is not a day. It's a continuous process, as also my previous speakers have told. It's a regular, continuous process, and end of the day, you actually win once you control yourself. And that satisfaction of victory, it actually makes you more and more energetic the next day. You go and have a very sound sleep, and next day morning when you get up, you feel like, fine, 1% done, 99% more to go. Every day. So that is what LDP has done to me. I learned that heroes and leaders are different. I usually thought that, okay, fine, Rajnikant or Amitabh Bachchan is what everybody should be. It should be a single-handed. India didn't win the way they are winning now. They had Tendulkar. Because he was one person who was actually showing his heroics. He wasn't a good captain. He failed as a captain. Because he is a very good person. I am not criticizing Tendulkar. And mind you, I am one of the big Tendulkar fans. He is not a very good leader. He is a big hero. But what Dhoni has done is become a leader. And under him, all players who we think like, oh, Tendulkar is ordinary, Shikhar Dhawan is ordinary. Shikhar Dhawan was told to get out of the team. And now suddenly what has happened is, he scored a century today. Yes, India lost by 45 runs. That's the sad part. But we showed that yes, we can.